All right, we are live.
We're live.
Episode 2 of Healing Through Discussion.
Amazing. I feel honored to be such an early guest.
Yeah, thank you for jumping on. It's
All right, you gotta get your mic on, man.
Oh yeah. So
There's a magnet. Or you can close it. Let's hope the dog doesn't crave too much attention.
mate, she fucking good luck. Hey, are you gonna be a crazy girl? Yeah, we know you are.
Where's it now? It's like under.
Yeah. Flip it.
I don't know, to be honest. I would maybe use the magnet instead and take it a little bit further down, because I'm worried it gets like covered.
Yeah.
Maybe it's fine, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's better anyway. Cool.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, I've been feeling like a little bit like stuck the last few days. Like my creativity has like slowed down a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, like, because we said we're going to do a day of filming.
Yeah.
I was like, what are we going to do? And, but like, this is really what I want to be doing. I want to be doing these podcasts with like, you know, people who I think, I just want to be doing podcasts. And so, cheers. Thanks for joining.
Man. Well, you told me you wanted to film content and wanted me to come along. So I
Yeah.
figured you had the ideas already, but apparently you didn't have the ideas.
Didn't have the ideas. They just come. But, so start off, what's your name?
So I'm Henrik. I just met you last week.
How did we meet?
I think how we met is so funny because it's so atypical.
It is
in
funny.
Norway. It's probably more normal for you. I bet you do meet people like this all the time.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. So
For me, never or rarely.
So we were in the sauna at Suts, and we just started chatting. And I was like, he's like, oh yeah, I'm making this app that's like teaches people how to learn songs like karaoke style. And I was like, oh sick, like let's do karaoke tonight. He's like, you know, that's not very Norwegian, dude.
I was like, bro, you're a little bit too forward. You know?
Yeah, you're like, slow down.
Like, I appreciate the friendliness, but here,
Yeah.
we get suspicious when you're that friendly.
Yeah, especially because
It's
we're
too
probably
much.
we're probably naked in the sauna.
Yeah. So it's like, it's kind of.
And then I was like, he's like, why did you move to Norway? I'm like, because I love blonde girls. She's like, oh, okay, you're not hitting on me, good. And then we found out, as we said bye, that your friend actually was talking about me to you the other day.
Albert, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that was, so before I met you, we were just in the gym like 2 days before.
Yeah.
Talking about whatever, and then he told me about, randomly conversation popped up like this guy he had been with a couple of times who was just kind of like doing a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Like, oh, tried like this thing and this thing and this thing and this thing. I was like, oh, sounds like an interesting dude, you know?
Yeah.
I love people who like try different shit and who are like kind of impulsive and like dare to stand out and just do what they're interested in. So I was like, oh, you know, sounds like a cool guy. Maybe it would be cool to meet him sometime.
Yeah.
And then I just meet this random guy in the
Bro,
sauna. I don't
you
know
manifested
who
it.
And then it just turns out it was the same guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's classic.
And that was gonna go crazy.
So tell us about your app that your little passion project you've told me about.
It's really not a big thing. Like when I met you and you asked me about it, that's what I'm working on right then.
Yeah.
But it's not really like what I do in general. It's just like a small hobby project.
Okay.
Honestly,
What do you do in general?
it's hard to answer, you know?
Try your best.
I will try. I find this question always so hard, like when you meet new people and they ask like, what do you do?
Yeah.
It's like, what are you gonna answer? Like, oh, I study this or I work with this.
Yeah.
Even if that's true, it doesn't really describe you. I feel like what you should say is just a lot of things that you're interested in or doing at the time.
My favorite thing to ask people, because like, I think it's more interesting. I ask people, what do you do for fun rather than what do you do for work?
Yeah.
Because like you said, what you do for work doesn't and shouldn't describe you. But unfortunately for some people it does, because work just takes over their whole life. You know, like people that work in office jobs and just like 9 to 5, 5 days a week, I feel like then kind of the relevant question is, what do you do for work? Because they're working most of their life.
Yep.
But,
it's a lot of what you spend your time on.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, ideally, I think what you do for fun would also be what you do for work, in addition to your hobbies.
That's the dream.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, work. What's the saying? Work a day. Love what you do, and you won't work a day in your life.
Yeah, that is the saying. And so that is like when you ask me what I do. I'm not studying anymore. I dropped out of my master's. I'm not working because I didn't really want to like take the normal job, which was the natural next step.
Yeah.
And so I ended up in this weird like limbo position where like, what do I do? I'm not doing the thing I'm supposed to do anymore. And that was for me a long time. I knew like the normal route didn't really feel right, but I was also not courageous enough to do something different.
Yeah.
But like gradually over time, there was this pressure that increased more and more. Like I had to do my own thing because I was just gradually getting more and more unhappy with like doing what I was supposed to kind of. And so what I do now, I just kind of try to follow what I'm interested in. There's nothing concrete, and I'm just some dude here that's unemployed living with my family, so I don't have any authority to speak on it, but I do truly feel like I'm going to be able to create a career where I just do what I want to for fun, what I'm interested in.
You're a tech
and it is my work at the same time.
You want to get into tech?
Yes, I am very much into tech.
Yeah.
Like I studied computer science. I've always been interested in tech.
Where did you study?
In Oslo, University of Oslo.
Okay, cool.
I learned
And then you dropped
programming
out.
before, man. I learned programming just online in middle school.
Okay, this is a big debate that a lot of people are having right now.
Yeah.
Do you need to go to university to be successful?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so at all, but like, you said you knew programming before you went to university, so why did you go to university?
For me, university was a big waste of time, man.
Pressure from parents, right?
Parents and just
That
like
helps.
society, culture in general. Like
Yeah,
it's
of
the normal
course.
thing
Yeah,
to
yeah. Like I went on a date with a girl yesterday. First date, we went to the gym,
do. Yeah.
which I would never ever suggest as a first date. I think that's, I don't know, I think it's kind of boring. It just shows like if a guy, for me, if I was a girl and a guy asked me first date at a gym, I would be like, well, I love the gym. I go there every day, but I feel like it's not the most intimate place to get to know someone properly.
Yeah.
But anyway, she was talking to me. She's like got family from other countries that have moved to Norway so she can study. And she's studying to be an economic lawyer, and she kind of hates it. But she's like, I'm just doing it to keep my parents happy. And I was like, that's so fucking sad.
Yep.
I would never do anything. I love my parents. I want them to be happy, but my happiness will always come before their happiness. Until I have a wife, then I think the happiness kind of needs to be equal. Otherwise, you're not going to have a healthy relationship. You got to value their happiness because their happiness will be a roll-on effect to your happiness. And then your kids, obviously, you got to make sacrifices for your kids because that's what being a parent's about.
Yeah.
That's my opinion anyway. But I just felt really bad for her that she feels like she has to do this. She's really into art. She's really creative. But I was like, just drop out of university and be an artist.
Well, it's a big risk, man.
It's a big risk, but like I think it's also a big risk. Imagine doing 6 years of university, ending up with this big debt, and then AI takes your job anyway, which I think is going to happen with a lot of university students. Like you're the AI guy. Tell me, is that going to be a problem for people finishing their degrees in a few years from now?
AI is going to replace a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
I think the most, or a very important trait to have, is just to, what's the word? It's just to do things by like your own interest. Like you don't. In university, a lot of people go there. They're kind of like told what to do. They follow the path, and I did that as well.
Yeah.
But it was always better whenever I did something, not because I was told to do it, because I wanted
Talk a little
to
bit
do
slower.
it. Or even if something is hard, it's like you want the end result, you're willing to do the work for it.
Yeah.
And it's just like it gets more and more valuable all the time with tech improving. If you just, I feel like there's a word I can't find, but if you just like take initiative to do things yourself that you're interested in, if you try to be a creator in any way, because the tech is always like unlocking our ability to create stuff more and more and like quicker.
Yeah. What do you think? Try and slow down your voice a little bit too, because I feel like I don't know. I can hear it, but I feel like when I talk, when I'm not realizing I'm on microphone, I talk really fast, and a lot of people are like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
Okay, yeah, that's right.
I like the energy, but okay. Tell me which jobs are going to be lost first, and
I'm not an expert on this stuff.
no, but you are the you're not. I mean, there's no such thing as there is such thing.
I'll tell you what I think.
Tell me what you think. Yeah. You don't need to be an expert to have an opinion.
No, I think it's hard to say how fast things are going to happen, but like over time.
Yeah.
Almost everything, like all of the, but not, what's interesting is not the physical jobs that take a lot
Exactly.
of time.
Yeah.
But like all the digital work, all the knowledge work,
Accountants,
lawyers, programmers,
doctors,
all of this stuff.
I know.
It's not like going to happen right now.
I give it 10 years.
Yeah.
10
for
years
sure,
and 90% of all those jobs are going to be gone.
99%, I would say.
Fucking hell.
But some of the jobs are going to, the job right now is going to be gone. But like some of the people working that job is still going to be relevant because they're going to like transform, adapt, like use the tools to still be useful. But
I hope
that's
so.
like a small set.
But that's what's happened in the past. But the past doesn't necessarily, just because it's happened previously, doesn't, like with the agricultural evolution,
Yeah.
we didn't need 50 men plowing fields because we had a tractor to do it. We needed one guy to drive the tractor. But then we created other jobs, and those jobs were in... We needed Jamie like Joe Rogan has, because like sometimes I just fucking forget things. But
Jamie, pull it up on the screen.
I have a buddy who's going to be my Jamie, Arnie. But anyway.
Well, you got more people working in factories, like making those machines, for example.
Yeah. But the jobs did shift. But I feel like with the AI, I can't see that. I can't see there being created new jobs. It's going to just create a big unemployment rate. And I feel like...
But then the question is that a crisis?
No.
Or can it potentially be good?
It can be amazing.
Because we don't need the jobs, and people can do just more what they want to instead.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
As long as the governments and the people that are profiting massively off all this job redundancy, that if they make sure that they look after the people, because otherwise it's just going to create more wealth inequality. Or even the people that have always been wealthy and had good money coming in. Imagine if the government didn't look after them, like the lawyers and the doctors. Then it's going to be violent revolution.
Yeah.
So we need to have a global, what's the word? I'm going to edit this bit out. We need a, what's it when you get paid?
Universal basic income.
Universal wage. We're going to need a universal wage. Because without a universal wage, we're going to have so many more homeless people and so many more people struggling, and it's going to be absolute chaos. And we can do that. Like the governments should and be. I think it's important. Yeah.
I'm really detached from politics.
Yeah.
And what's going on in society. I really have no idea. But yes, it's like there's a possible future where all the jobs like disappear in the shit for a lot of people. But it's also very possible that all the jobs disappear and people can just do what they want. Because like we don't need people to work anymore.
Yeah.
We just automated like almost all of it.
Okay.
And that's amazing.
I know where the jobs are going to go.
Yeah.
Creativity, artists, musicians, painters, sculpture makers. We're going to have all this free time. We're going to have all these people that have never had the opportunity to get into their creative lifeblood. And that's where people are going to go naturally. They're either going to turn to drugs, exercise, or creativity, or maybe all three. Hopefully just the second two. But I feel like humans are really creative people. We're just dulled down from society and like being in offices and we're not like, it's in school, we have art classes, but most schools don't really help people pursue their creativity and they don't prioritize it.
Well, yeah, not at all. Normal school like very much takes you away from your like passion and interest.
I think like any kind of creative stuff is actually good for the soul. I think it's beautiful.
Yep.
Even if not everyone likes it, at least I think it's quite therapeutic and good for the individual to create something. Yeah.
A part of me is always worried when I do more like traditional work stuff, if I'm just wasting my time, because I feel like the ultimate pursuit is always just pursuing art.
Yeah, seriously.
It's just something like natural to humans. You're like trying to express yourself in whatever way. And in the past, not so many people could do it. Some people did it. I think as the world gets more modern, more and more people can do that and make a living of it. Yeah. Maybe in the future, that's literally everyone. I don't know. I
hope so. I think that'll be a beautiful, beautiful society if everyone was just painting and fucking all day.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm into making sculptures. I love creating things with my hands. Like I've made like sculptures out of wood, sculptures out of metal. I love to cook. I'm not sure if I love to paint or draw because I'm pretty bad at it. But like, I love pottery. I don't know what's your kind of art. Do you have a preferred art? Karaoke.
Yes, actually that's what I was going to say.
Sick.
Because as the song app I was making, it is for learning the lyrics of songs. It's just like a great hobby of mine. I don't know why. I love learning.
Bro, we need to sing a song at the end of this podcast. We need to pick a fucking...
Absolutely. Well, I'm a terrible singer.
Me too. Yeah, bro. That's the beauty of karaoke.
Exactly.
Bro, people that are good singers should not be allowed to do karaoke.
But I would love to actually take some time to practice singing. I think I can learn it. It's like a skill you can train.
Yeah, seriously.
But I've never taken the time for that because it's, kind of a waste of time at the same time.
Yeah.
Is that a hobby?
Yeah. I know what you mean. When I got in a lot of trouble when I was 18 and I had a bunch of musicians living in the house opposite mine, and one of them was a singing teacher, and I really, really regret not. She offered me singing lessons, and but it's never too late.
Well, when I was younger, I thought also it was kind of like gay to practice your singing.
Yeah.
But now I don't care. Now I want.
Yeah, fuck stereotypes, bro. I fucking hate stereotypes, and I hate social norms, and I think everyone should just like celebrate their differences and their fucking insecurities and what they're fucking bad at and shit.
Yeah. You know, I think I avoid a lot of shit because it's like gay, but then actually I just want to do the thing, and I should just get over that. And do
Yeah,
the thing.
seriously. Yeah, it's crazy. But all right, let's talk about dating culture, because I've been on a bit of like a dating roller coaster lately. You're 24, right?
23.
23. Okay, I'm 27, and I was dating an older beautiful girl. She's 36. And like, you know, she was ready to kind of settle down, and like, I really liked her, and I thought maybe we were together for like 4 months. Maybe the first month I was like, oh shit, like I can actually see myself living in Solly forever and pumping out some cute little Norwegian babies. And and then like after the month, and I really thought about it, like I want to go and move to London and start my own strip show company, and I want to be a private chef all over the world. I want to go and do a snow season in Canada.
Yeah.
I want to explore the world. I think I've got another 4 to 6 years left of traveling in me before I want to have babies. So I realized that our timelines didn't really coincide, but
She wanted to settle down now.
yeah, she was ready, but and I understand that, because you know women don't have the same genetics, that same biology as men, so they kind of are on a timer, which is not fair at all. But like, you know, life isn't fair.
Well, and she was older as well, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I still love her as a friend, and like fuck it ended. So like I met this girl, an 18-year-old at the gym, maybe a year and a half ago. So pretty much when I first moved to Norway, and like it was love at first sight kind of energy. Like I looked at her, and like she looked at me, and then we like went about our training, and then like I looked at her again, and I saw her smiling at me. I was like, fuck, like she was so beautiful. I didn't know how old she was, and then I just was like, fuck it, because like I'm the kind of guy that says fuck it a lot, and I was like, went up to her, I was like, hey, how are you? And she just chatted to me for like half an hour, sat down on the floor. We were just sitting in the middle of the gym chatting, and I was like, wow, this girl is amazing. And I got her Instagram, and we kind of like talked for 6 months. And I remember like I'd always like I think it was love at first sight. And like all my friends that I met in Norway, they're like, oh, how like you going with the Norwegian girls? I was like, yeah, I love Norwegian girls, but no one really special. Like, oh, there's this one girl, and yeah, hopefully. I was just always told everyone about this one girl, even though I'd met her once. She left such a big impact in me. Yeah. And also what we were talking about, I found out that she was really into politics as well, and her parents were quite like free and spiritual and like into holistic healing. Like I could never date a chick that wants to be a lawyer or a doctor. I mean, your doctor, yes, but like, yeah, there's a lot of professions that I think are a big turn off.
Because what?
I could never date a finance chick or a real estate agent, because I feel like their jobs are fake and made up, and they're not actually contributing anything to society. And I don't really care about the houses that they sold at the end of the day. I want to hear about the people they've helped or the things that they've created. I just don't think it's very hot. Luna, you're right, mate. Anyway, so I went on a date with this 18-year-old 6 months after I met her. Finally convinced her to go on a date with me. And she was so like shy, obviously because I'm like nearly 10 years older, that she's like, she brought her best friend. I was like, yeah, that's great. I'll take you both out for dinner. We went and got a pizza. It was amazing. My dad was visiting me from Australia at the time. So after the pizza, we went back here because I wanted her to meet my dad, because he's such an important person in my life. And he's the best. And like, I think like, yeah, it's a cool thing to be able to introduce a girl to your parents. I think I'm very lucky, especially being on the other side of the world to where I live, and it was just good timing. So the girls came over, and we were all just chatting and had a really nice time. And then after that, she started dating her best friend, which I knew that they'd been like sleeping together and stuff, and I was not even surprised. And I was like, yeah, good luck. And then like another 6 months after that, I told her, I was like, I'd always been trying to hang out with her just as friends, because like we'd never kissed. So it was like, you know, I didn't think I even told her that I really, actually no, I think I did tell her I liked her. I think I did heaps of Molly at Easter, and I was like, and I sent her a massive voice message like, you left such a big impression, like I thought you were the most beautiful girl. And yeah, anyway, she dated her best friend, and then she sent me a message. I sent her a message saying I was going to move to the mountains. I was like, I'd love to see you before I go. And she's like, oh, I'm really busy, blah, blah, blah. And then a week later, she's like, have you gone to the mountains yet? And I was like, oh, like, fuck yeah. Because I was just so excited just to see her. And we went on a date. I think I made her dinner or something.
So she was finished with dating your best friend?
Well, I didn't know. I didn't even know that for sure that she was dating her best friend because I don't think she ever told me. But I just assumed it because he was popping up on her Instagram and stuff. And she came over for dinner and we got along like house on fire. And we had like a kiss and like it was really nice. And she told me that she was seeing someone, but she was like realized that she wasn't that into him recently, and that's why she messaged me because she'd always thought about me as well. I was like, oh, that's so cute. Like, fuck yeah, I'm not the only one. Thank God. That would have been awkward. And then we went on another date a few days later, and she told me that she was like that she decided to like end things and that they were having a break. I don't know what that means, having a break. If you're having a break, you've ended your relationship. You don't have a break with someone if you want to be in a relationship with them, in my opinion. It's crazy. And yeah, it was amazing. It was like we didn't sleep together. We still haven't slept together because, I don't know, I wasn't in any rush because I genuinely thought I was going to spend it. I still hope I might spend the rest of my life with her, but right now she's not talking to me. We went on a few dates, blah, blah, blah. Some stuff happened, not in her life, nothing to do with me, and it kind of fucked her up a little bit, and it was like a really sad, horrible thing, and it made me really angry what happened, and I didn't handle my anger so well. Like, I just let all my anger out on like other people, not in a violent way, but like I went kind of crazy for like a week. I was letting it out on my social media, basically. It was a weird situation. Like, it wasn't like aggressive anger. It was just like kind of crazy anger. Yeah. I didn't know what to do with my anger. And I skipped the bit where I broke up with the 36-year-old on mushrooms on my Instagram story and professed my love for the 18-year-old.
On the story?
On my story. So I did it was New Year's, and I was still seeing I'd been on like 4 or 5 dates with the 18-year-old. I was still basically living at the 36-year-old. So funny, it's like literally they're half each other's age. And I went to I told the 36-year-old, I was like, I'm gonna go to the well and do some mushrooms because I just want to reset this year. I wasn't looking after my body so well last year. I was in like quite a toxic work environment, and I was partying quite a lot. I'd always really been into health, like yoga, good food, but then alcohol was just like fucking like dark force in my life. And once a week I would get absolutely hammered, not sleep, and it was just like taking me back every Saturday night. And so I was like, I'm going to start this year. I'm going to do some mushroom therapy by myself. Hopefully fucking have an orgy and meet some hot chicks, but like that's not why that wasn't like the main objective. And I went to the well. And I got on my phone.
The well?
The well is like a day spa.
The spa, yeah.
Bro, it's amazing. It's the best place. My favorite part of Norway.
I've never been actually.
Oh, bro, we need to go. It's epic. Yeah. Like, it's so good for your soul. Like, no phone. You're disconnected. Like, people are like just really nice, kind people that work there.
Bro, maybe this Sunday if you wanna relax.
I'm in Hemsedal. Yeah, I've got a cooking job on Saturday, but I'll be back on Tuesday, and I'll be here in Oslo for a couple of days before. I'm either going to go to Amsterdam or London or Finland, I don't know.
We'll find the time.
But I'll finish the story.
Yep.
I got on my phone. I was so high. I had like 4 eyes. And I was like, I think, I'm not going to say her name because I don't know. I told her I wasn't going to speak about her on my social media, but we'll just say 18-year-old. Yeah. I love 18-year-old. I'm sorry, 36-year-old. I love 18-year-old, but I love you too. And 18-year-old, I want to have babies with you. I literally said all that on my story on the shrooms. Yeah, and fuck, it was a horrible thing to do to the one I was living with. Yeah. But like, I was dropping pretty hard hints like the weeks before that. Like, she introduced me to her like cousin and her best friend, and they're like, "Oh, so you're gonna stay in Norway?" I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna move to London and be a stripper." And like, if she didn't take the hint that I didn't want a relationship, and we weren't really dating, we were just living together and like spending a lot of time together.
Yeah.
And I still had my own place. Like I was living on a boat in Akabriga.
That's what my friend told me about when he told me about you before I met you. Some story from the boat.
Do you want some green tea, lemon and honey?
Yes, let's try it. But so this 18-year-old made quite an impression on you.
Bro, I'm like, I haven't been this in love since I was 18. Seriously, wow. I've had a few girlfriends, but like there was this one girl when I was 18 and she was always the one that got away, and I was finally like, cheers, bro.
Cheers. What is it about her that...
her personality, her looks, like everything. She's like everything I look for. Like, she's like really open-minded. She's like really smart. She's really compassionate, really kind. She's like interested in like not just her small little world. She's interested in the rest of the world, and like she's so fucking sexy. And I don't know, she's like, yeah, my type to a T.
Yeah.
I haven't met anyone like her since I was 18. So, and I've fucking been on a lot of dates. I've met a lot of girls. Like I've basically just been going around the world like with just dating chicks for the last 3 years since I lost my business. So I had a couple of girlfriends that I traveled with, but I moved to Norway because I like blonde girls.
Yeah, you said you liked in the sauna. You said
that was the reason I moved to Norway, because
you said Norwegian girls.
Bro, 9 years ago today, yeah. I fucked my first Norwegian girl. Her name's Anna, and she's this real estate agent from Bergen. I have it because it popped up on my memories on this day. I was like, no way. And then when I slept with her, I was like, I always wanted to go to Norway since then because she was so hot. I was like, I'm just gonna go to the source. Fuck it. And like, Australian girls are hot, but they're all quite skinny and like, I don't know.
Yeah, so what's I mean, you said you've dated girls all over, but specifically between Australia and Norway, like how are they similar or different?
Okay, like Aussie girls are like way more like spiritually and emotionally intelligent. Norwegian girls, because Norwegian dudes, in my opinion, are fucking like very immature and like not very caring.
Okay.
Aussie dudes are, not you're like generally speaking.
Yeah.
Aussie dudes are much more compassionate, much more emotionally intelligent, and physically, I feel like Norwegian girls always have like good butts, and Aussie girls are kind of like paper. Yeah, and I don't like. Yeah, I like something to grab onto, you know.
Yeah.
But the dating culture here is fucking crazy. What were you gonna say?
When we were talking after the sauna in the locker room, we were also talking about the culture in general. You said like you feel Norway and Australia are pretty similar type, like modern politics, society, governance structure.
Yeah.
Similar like views on the world.
Yep.
But which I agree. But then I feel like in the day-to-day life, like we express ourselves so differently. Like to us, Australians are kind of just like extroverted and loud and out there and outside all the time, and we're so introverted and shy and like don't want to stick out as much.
Yeah, because you got that old law, the Janteloven, and like I think it's fucking stupid.
I hate it so much.
It encourages people not to be themselves, and it says that all people are equal, should have equal value in society, which is bullshit. Because some people work a lot harder and contribute a lot more than others. Like, I feel like someone that wants to smoke weed, sit in their room and play video games shouldn't be as valued in society as someone that wants to build houses, someone that wants to go and work in a hospital and look after sick people, someone that wants to entertain people. I think there is different levels, and some people are more important and more valuable human beings than others. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with being a non-valuable human being. If that's what you want to do, then good for you. It's like, but like, as far as society concerns, it's about what you bring to society, not what you just bring to yourself. I don't know. What do you think about that?
I don't think about the janteloven from that perspective, really. I think about it more from the, I guess the way I interpret it. It says like you're not supposed to stand out. You're not supposed to think you're special in any way. You should just be like normal, bow your head down like everyone else. That's how I interpret it. Yeah. We have this term for it in Norway. I don't think it only applies in Norway. It's like in other countries, but it's a big thing in Norway. Yeah. And I mean, I just hate it because I feel like you suppress yourself and what you actually want to be to just like fit in, to not get too much looks. And whenever I do that, I always like wish I just did the thing that I actually wanted to do instead of hiding it. Yeah. And as I've been more and more doing stuff that I always wanted to do but was always scared to do.
Like what?
Like making content, for example, like pursuing my true passions instead of continuing on studies.
Yeah.
When I just did the thing that I kind of wanted to do for a long time but didn't really dare, it was always so like relieving and so nice. And whenever I got some compliments from making content, for example, those compliments like meant so much more to me than when I finished my 3-year degree, for example. I didn't care at all.
Yeah.
3 years of investment.
That's crazy. That's perspective for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I made like 2 videos which were kind of honest.
Yeah.
Took like no time.
Yeah.
And then I got like some compliments for that, and I just cared so much more.
Sick. Nice. What about your... I think I finished telling the story about... Yeah, pretty much.
When's the last time you talked to the girl?
Like 3 weeks ago. I just like... she's not talking to me because I checked... I mean, I went a little bit crazy mostly because of the anger that I said. And she was not doing too well. We kind of had like a little fight, I guess. No, it wasn't even a fight. Like when last time I saw her, like we said we loved each other and we kissed. And then she kind of just blew up on the like text and got angry. And then I checked in on her like a week later. I was like, "Hey, are you okay?" She's like, "No, I haven't slept in 2 days because of what was going on in her life." Other stuff. And I was like, "Fuck this. I care about her so much. I care about her more than she cares about her. She cares about her friends more than she cares about herself," which is beautiful. But that's why you gotta have an external. That's what like a partner is for. I think like making sure that you are okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not telling your friends what's going on. And basically, I just messaged her friend saying, "Hey, look, you need to call me." And I guess her friend told 18-year-old, "Oh, Flynn said I need to call her," and then her friend blocked me, and then 18-year-old's like, I don't want to speak to you.
So it's a little bit rough right now, but it's recoverable.
I hope so. Let's see. I mean, I feel like on Valentine's Day, I really missed her then. I felt so single on Valentine's Day. I didn't feel so single. I just missed the shit out of her. Yeah. I spent Valentine's Day with the 36-year-old. After everything I put her through, which was a shit thing. It was horrible. Yeah. She found it in her heart to forgive me because, I don't know, I think she recognized what was happening. She recognized how much I do love her, and I fucking love the shit out of that girl as well, but just as a friend. And like we don't kiss or hook up anymore. We just hang out and have each other's backs, which is, I'm fucking grateful because she's a special girl. I think like she's an absolute unicorn, like a 36-year-old, mentally stable job, beautiful. It's like you don't find many fucking girls like that. And if I was a few years older, I would definitely put a baby in her.
Well, it's beautiful that you can preserve the friendship.
Oh, I feel so grateful.
Have like different life direction.
Yeah, exactly. But I spent Valentine's Day with her. Went to the gym. She helped me make some I've made some cooking content, and it was nice. But I feel like it was a good day. I wrote down everything I look for in a woman. Yeah. It's like a massive list. It's on my Instagram. It took me 12 hours to write because it was 20 Luna. It took me 20 Instagram slides of what I look for in a woman. It was like brutally honest. What started as me thinking of a message to send to OnlyFans girls because I'm looking to like collab. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, I should just write what I want in a girlfriend instead because that's kind of what I want.
I think she likes me better, man.
Apparently so.
Mr. Steal Yo Dog. Look at us getting cozy. Well, it's interesting, man. I'll tell you something you probably didn't guess. Since you're talking about dating and stuff, I don't have much to tell. Like for me, I'm 23. I'm still a virgin, and so like I've never still been able to get a girl. And that's like
You're still a virgin?
Yeah, still a virgin.
Wow, that's crazy.
And it's funny now because people wouldn't expect it.
Bro, that's sick. I'm jealous. I swear to God, I'm jealous. Because, sex is such like a fucking... It's fun and I love fucking. Like, I love it so much. I'm a horny guy. But like, it doesn't really... I want love. I've been searching for the love that I had when I was 18 till my whole life.
Yeah,
since then.
To find it again.
I want to find it again. And like, sex is like a good distraction. And like I've had some amazing girlfriends that I have had the best times with, and we've had amazing sex. But for like to be a virgin and like, bro, I wish I had just like saved myself for the right person and then just slept with her. And like, I feel like it would have been cool. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of theories behind when you have sex with someone, you give them your energy. And I don't know if I believe that, because I think I have great energy, and I've slept with like fucking, I have no idea, but like the number would be around 1,000 chicks. Like, it's a lot. I'm 27. I've been traveling like Daddy's a man whore, isn't it?
Daddy's a man whore.
Luna's like, yeah.
Yeah, she's seen. She's seen more than she can count, huh?
Yeah. Fuck, you know.
Yeah, it's interesting, man, because I don't know about this thing about saving myself or not, because for a long time it was just because I was unable. Like, I always wanted to lose my virginity. It's embarrassing and stuff when you're young. But then it reached a point where, like...
It's kind of cool now.
It depends. I think if you are proud of it, then it's cool. It's kind of up to yourself what you want to...
I think it's cool.
How you want to look at it.
Right, I think it's very unique. Dude, you could probably sell your virginity for like $1 million to some fucking Arab chick or something. You know, I told you I've started doing like OnlyFans and like stuff. And I found out like I got offers to go to Dubai and fuck Arab chicks for 10K.
Really?
Yeah, but it has to be anal because we probably have to edit this bit out for like fucking... what's that? When they fucking make that you can.
It's like you're not allowed to talk about.
You're not allowed to talk about it. What's that? Restriction?
It's confidentiality.
No. I'm talking about when social media platforms can. They don't let you post, like, you can't talk about drugs and sex and shit on.
It's like their terms of service. It's like what's advertiser friendly
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
It's
It's
freedom. It's like freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Censorship.
That's what you're looking
Bro, I
for.
fucking hate censorship, man. Because now I'm doing a lot of social media stuff and I'm talking about a lot of different subjects.
Yeah.
The amount of shit that you can't say, I'm like, what the fuck?
Do you feel like that's like they're restricting your freedom of speech and that's like
Absolutely
illegal?
It shouldn't.
What's your opinion on it?
Well, I mean, each platform is entitled to have their own policies, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't really understand. Like a platform like Instagram could be. I get it that they want to minimize like hate speech and shit.
Yeah.
But they take it a little bit too far, I think. Like, if I can't tell my stories about my own life in whatever way I want, like I was telling like a really horrible story about something that happened to me, and I put on my YouTube, my first ever YouTube video, and then my account got deleted like that. I don't know. I think there needs to be a place and a community where people can say anything they want. Yeah. If you want to be a fucking racist Nazi piece of shit, fucking do it. If you want to hate white people, you do it. If you want to be a sexist pig, do it. If you want to be a fucking loser, homophobic fucking asshole, that's your choice to be able to do that.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll fucking hate you, and I'll probably fucking slap you in the street if I see you. But if you want to promote that shit, then you do it, and people can see what kind of a person you are. Let your true color, let everyone should be able to let their true colors fly, and like society will deal with them. Don't fucking platforms shouldn't be dealing with that shit themselves.
Yeah. Well, I agree for the most part, man. Yo, how do we make Luna relax?
I need to give her another treat. Oh,
she needs more attention. For the most part, I really believe in freedom of speech. Like, people should be able to say whatever. I think maybe there should be a limit. I'm not really sure. But, I mean, these platforms where you really can say anything, they exist already. It's just like they suck, those platforms.
Yeah.
Because they have like shitty ads and a lot of weird people on them. I don't know if you know about the websites, like there's this...
Substack?
Well, I see a lot of like...
Can we swap spots?
Yeah.
So I want to get a little bit of sun.
Do you know Rumble?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Rumble is like a YouTube copy, but it's completely uncensored.
Completely?
Yeah, completely.
You can be naked and shit?
Naked, I don't know. You can talk about anything.
There was this fucking... there was this guy who does Twitch, this English influencer, and he goes live on Twitch, and apparently he just goes around doing coke and like live streaming it.
Really?
Yeah, he's really big. His name's Ed Matthews, and like I saw him at Skegum the other night, and he was such a loser. He was just the most disgusting little chavvy English. he was like, he walked out and he saw a guy and a girl standing together. The guy's arm was around the girl. It was obviously his girlfriend. And he just starts like fucking like intensely hitting on this girl. Like, let's go home. Come home with me, baby. You're so beautiful. And honestly, when I got home, I was thinking back, I was like, why didn't I slap that little mutt? Because I think it's like, I don't know, there's some lines you don't cross. And I think when someone is in a relationship and it's like obvious, don't go there. In public, in any way, don't fucking DM her. And I mean, there's obviously, no, not obviously, but I think there's like, if a girl's out, and I don't know, there is like circumstances where maybe it's okay if you really like a girl and you think that she's not with the right guy, but that's a very different story to hitting on a chick in public that you don't know just to fuck her. Yeah. Because you're just trying to get sex and ruin someone's relationship for your fucking greedy desires. It's disgusting. Fuck you, Ed Matthews.
But you still support his freedom of speech.
Yeah, but I support everyone's freedom of speech. Yeah. But that's the thing with freedom of speech. Expect reactions. Bro, I'm going to get fucking hit sometimes in my life with the shit that I say. I'm very, very vocal and I'm very, very open and honest, and I've done shit that I regret. And some people are going to not be able to see past that, and I'm going to cop some of them. Bring it on. I'm going to fucking slap you back if I think you deserve it. I can take a hit though. I've been hit a few times in my life and I haven't hit back because violence creates more violence. Yeah. Usually I run.
Bro, I would be so scared to get in a fight, man. I would just run away.
I've run many times because I don't see the value in fighting people. Yeah. But like, I do see the value in like sticking up for people and standing for your beliefs and like, I don't know. So there's like different levels of racism, right? So like if someone says, I don't like black people, I'm just going to think they're a fucking loser. But if someone says, I want to hit black people with my car, I'm going to fucking slap you.
Fuck him up, bro.
Fuck him up, bro. Yeah, I stand for my values. I don't know, that's just me. But we were talking about...
You were talking about freedom of speech.
No, your virginity.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we can continue that.
Yeah, no, it's such a unique thing. It's cool, bro. You should own that shit. You should make that your Instagram bio. Dude, 23-year-old virgin looking for love.
Bro, I've thought about it.
I would rep it.
I would maybe do it, but it's also just like...
Fuck it, bro. You were talking about getting out of your comfort zone and shit. You should lean into that hard.
Maybe I should.
Because that's very special. I don't know.
But it's also weird and kind of embarrassing.
Bro, I'm jerking off on my fucking... I'm getting paid to jerk off on OnlyFans. That's embarrassing. And I know that the dudes are gay. That's embarrassing. No, it's not embarrassing because I'm not embarrassed anymore. And I lean into that shit because I love that I'm getting
don't
paid.
Make yourself embarrassed by it.
And like, I'm taking advantage of guys. Well, I'm not taking advantage because it's their choice, because I think it's people's bodies, people's choice. Yep. I think drugs should be legal. Abortion should be fucking free, because it's the girl that has to, it's like the girl has to carry a child, raise them. It's a big responsibility. So for a government to say, no, you have to have that just because a dude fucking came in you, I think it's stupid. And like, people want to take drugs, that's their decision. And they should, this is going very off topic. And I would love to talk about this another time, but I think, drugs, if drugs were legal and we spent the money on education rather than police, fucking all this drug enforcement police, then people would probably do less drugs and do them more safely anyway. But back to the...
Let me ask you a question, bro.
Yes.
About my virginity.
Yes.
So, for a long time it was more like, even though I wanted to get rid of it, I just couldn't, I wasn't able to. But then as I got older, I, got opportunities here and there. But it was more like, it got to this point where I didn't want to just lose it on some random night out or something. Yeah. I wanted to be more special, or be with someone I at least knew a little bit.
You really should.
And so now it's this weird state where I don't know if I should just get over it quick.
No.
Because it does kind of put a mental
block. Don't do it,
or
bro.
if I should try to save it for a special occasion.
Bro, keep it.
I keep changing my mind.
Keep it. Dude, if you went this is, I think a lot of people are going to see this, so it's, the secret's out. So now you may as well lean into it. When girls know, good looking, kind, smart dude who has his head screwed on finds out you're a virgin, you're probably going to be the hottest property in Oslo.
I don't want everybody to know this, man.
You should. Don't be ashamed of it, man. Don't be ashamed of anything.
Maybe I should own it.
You should.
I'm still undecided.
You should own it. Bro, it's a very unique and special thing. I'm very impressed that you have, you said you didn't want to just lose it on a random night out, because It's shit, and it doesn't. It's like your virginity. I think is something special, and it really should be. I lost my virginity when I was 12
Damn.
to a 16-year-old, and my friend's fucking couch, and it was shit, and I regret the shit out of it, and I wish
Really?
I didn't at the time, but like thinking back, I have some friends that lost their virginity to a significant other, and I was like, damn, that would be nice, you know. Shout out to Fiona Francis for taking my virginity. I think she's a model now.
Well, what I do see is a lot of the guys I hang around, they go out a lot and it's like they just have to fuck, and it's like they get so desperate, and after like a certain time into the night they'll just like go for anything, and it looks so stupid to me.
Yeah, that's alcohol. Do you drink? You don't drink much, Ice?
Not much here and there.
Yeah.
But again, I don't want to be reliant on alcohol to be confident or whatever, which is, I think it's very normal, especially in Norway.
Oh yeah.
So dependent on alcohol to just socialize.
It's pathetic.
Yeah, I agree,
It's fucking pathetic.
So I've like more and more gone out sober on purpose because I want to be able to thrive in that environment without it. And then I think I can drink here and there if I want to let loose. But I don't want it to be like this thing that I have to do.
Yeah. It's crazy to think that like Vikings used to be the gangsters of Europe and used to go and like fucking, you know, conquer and pillage entire fucking nations.
Now look at us, man.
And now you need a fucking beer to go talk to a girl. It's crazy, and it's I would love to see a culture shift in that.
Me too, man. I do think Norwegians, it applies to more countries again, but
Of course, yeah,
lived in Norway. We have it so nice and well, and like if you grow up here, usually don't face any like real challenge.
No.
And so we just become pussies. Like,
Yeah,
we're
because
so
you get
scared of
bored
everything.
because everything's, you don't have the challenge creates personality.
Yep. And I see myself struggling with these issues which are so fucking stupid, like fucking social anxiety. So pointless, man.
Bro,
But I
try
just end up
mushrooms.
struggling
That'll
with it.
fix all your social anxiety.
And just like, you know, when you don't appreciate everything you have and you keep being like jealous of other people who have more or whatever,
Yeah, that's
it's like you forget that you're living a fucking amazing life. Like you have everything covered, you don't need more.
Yeah.
And it's just like such pointless issues.
Consumerism does that, and it's consumerism brainwashes you to think you need more, you need to look this way, you need to be this way, and it's so toxic.
And I see a lot of like successful people I look up to, they went through some shit when they were young, which made them tough and hardworking and disciplined.
When you say successful, what does successful to look like to you?
I guess it can differ. It's definitely not just money. I see a lot of like rich people who I think are kind of stupid, like especially some super rich people who just like, they don't have any people skills.
No.
They just look like losers.
Because they've spent their whole life chasing money, and then they don't know what to do with it, and they don't have any friends or.
Yeah, that was a big fear of mine when I was younger. Like I was very like nerdy. I was so afraid of just continuing that path and just always be like super nerdy. Like I really want to be good with people. Yeah. And it's something I really had to.
Yeah,
like,
bro, you've got great people skills. I think my dad commented. He's like, oh, Henrik speaks really well.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Nice to hear.
But for me,
it's something I literally practice, man.
For me, success looks like 4 kids, beautiful wife, animals, veggie garden, beautiful home with beautiful furniture, beautiful bookshelf, having good life skills, being able to like give, teach, and grow and build. I think that's what success looks like for me, and having a life where you have time to spend doing the things you want to do. For me, that's surfing, snowboarding, playing darts, reading, fucking, raising my kids, hanging with my dog. For me, that's what success looks like.
I love that description, man.
And like you don't need a fucking Porsche or any kind of fucking particular car. You don't need to have all these fucking designer. For me, if I see a girl with like a Chanel bag, instant red flag. Makes me fucking, I would never date you, ever. Because it means she values material things more than she values real things.
Well, I think you can do both. Like you can be a great person and also have like expensive stuff.
You can.
But you don't need it.
Absolutely you can.
There's like way too much focus put on it.
Yeah, you can, but from my experience, most of the people that value one don't value the other as much. It's rare that you find someone that values both.
If I would try to describe what successful looks like to me, I would say definitely you need to have like a very good relationship with yourself. And then with the people around you, so be surrounded by people you love, your family or friends. Really just like loving relationships, supportive, you help each other. You're all like truly yourself, you know, like covering something up, help each other, you go through hardships and successes. And then that, as you said, you're kind of doing the stuff that you love.
Yeah, well, what's your relationship like with your parents?
It's rough, man.
It's rough?
Well, it's relative because I know a lot of people have it worse. We have no issues really,
No.
but I think we really lack the love in the relationship.
That's
It's just
sad.
kind of like neutral. And
Yeah.
yeah, that is sad.
Is that because they have different values and to you, or is it because they're, yeah? Why do you think?
It's complicated, man.
Yeah.
I do feel like they don't understand like social interaction so well.
Yeah.
And I feel like I kind of learned. That's where I got it from.
Okay. Yeah, that
growing
makes
up as
sense.
well.
Yeah. Well,
It's,
maybe you can teach them.
That's what I hope to do.
Yeah.
Um,
How old are your parents?
50
Wow.
around there.
Young. My dad's 70.
Mm.
And I'm trying to teach him some social skills. It's hard. He's actually visiting me here now. You met him the other day.
Yeah.
Where I thought we had an amazing relationship, and then this time around it's been horrible. Absolutely horrible. I've hated spending time with him because he's come here. He was worried about me because of how I was acting on my social media at the beginning of this year after what happened with the girl that I really liked. And that was fair enough because I wasn't okay. I admit that. But like it was for a reason. And he blamed like mushrooms, which was not the reason that I was not okay. I was not okay because of what happened. And also a bunch of other stuff happened. Like I lost a job that I was meant to have. And all this stuff was like a big... And by the time he got here, I was actually doing really well. And he just came with all this negative energy saying, you got to do this, you got to do that. And yeah, I was just like, it was tough. And like, he said he hated me the other day for the first time in my life, yesterday. Because I was on the phone right here, talking to a job because I'm a private chef. And I was talking to one of my clients. I've got a job on Saturday. And we were discussing the menu, what I'm going to cook. And then Dad stands right here, starts blowing his nose like, so fucking loud. And I was just like, ugh, like I was literally talking about like duck breast, and then, and
the client's sitting there
thinking, what the fuck's happening? Like, is this cunt blowing his nose while I'm talking to him? And when I hung up, I was like, Dad, are you fucking serious? I was pissed off. And then he's like, and he just had a blow up, and he was, fuck you, I hate you. I was like, fuck you, you just, I don't know. It's horrible because I love that guy.
Yeah.
So much. But like, I always let my relationship with him, because our relationship's been like this my whole life. Because you know, I've always done what I wanted to do. I think I told him when I was 2 years old, I'm the boss of me, Dad. 2, and and it's like I've let how he feels dictate how I feel. When that's not a healthy relationship, because I do what I do for me, for myself, and I try to make it not affect him or anyone else, but he lets it affect him, and that's the difference. I don't let things affect me anymore, but he does, and it's kind of, I just feel bad for him, but I'm done feeling sorry for him when it's his life that he's got to like think of, and yeah, I don't know.
Your relationship is like very much like this, as you said, and ours is just like this.
Plateau.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which is worse, to be honest. I'd probably rather have our relationship because we get some really beautiful times where we're dancing or singing or laughing.
I saw the video from, what was it, from your story from the car wash?
Yeah.
It looked so fun.
Bro, that's my favorite thing about my dad is his dance moves.
Yeah.
He's such a good dancer. When you look at I don't think any human being alive on this planet could see a video of my dad dancing and not smile. He's so cute. Oh, I love him.
I was definitely smiling when I watched it.
He's got this little fucking... Oh, I don't know where it is. He's got this little shirt I gave him that's covered in sunflowers, and he's traveling around Europe right now on his bicycle. And it's the only nice shirt that he has. So whenever we go out, he's wearing his sunflower shirt, and you just see him dancing in the sunflowers. It's like I want to get a big sunflower painted on my wall for that reason, because it's like
It's lovely. He has a lot of life in him. But what is very similar in our issues with our parents is that we see the world and like career very differently than them, and like we're trying all these like things which to them is like so weird, whether it's trying to be like an influencer or do some work, or whether it's some types of drugs, which to them, I'm assuming with drugs, your dad as well, it's just like very foreign. They're like, they just think like all drugs are super bad and like stay away from everything. They don't know much about it.
No.
Whereas I think I'm not that educated on drugs, haven't tried that much. You've tried much more than me. But I think for the most part, you should be able to try what you want to.
Yeah.
I think some drugs like heroin and stuff are
Yeah,
mostly
I agree.
bad. But
I
like,
agree.
especially psychedelics, there's a lot of positive effects.
Yeah,
We're
there
seeing
is.
it more and more in the world.
Yeah.
But like the older generation, they have a completely different view on it.
Because they
They're
believe
so
everything.
closed out.
The old generation was taught everything by by traditional media, like the news, which is all very heavily influenced by money, and like big political donors and big news donors all come from alcohol companies, gambling companies, and alcohol companies don't want any other drugs being legal because it'll take away from their profits. And it's like I feel like that's a big reason why. And also because like the Vietnam War is when people started doing acid for the first time,
Is it?
I think.
Oh, I have no idea.
And all of a sudden people started doing acid, and that's when all the people started protesting against the war, because they were like, they had a spiritual realization. They're like, why the fuck are we bombing people? Like, this is so dumb. Whereas if they were drinking, they'd be like probably watching it on TV, like, yeah, America.
Was that like that? Is that the hippie era?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a big cultural shift, and that was a lot to do with psychedelics. And bro, psychedelics could heal this world. Honestly, like, so I was doing coke every weekend last year, and I hated it. Coke is a bad drug because of the way that it's made, and I've already spoken about that. But it's not good for you. It's not good for the soul. And I did one big dose of mushrooms, and the mushrooms told me, because the mushrooms, they speak to you. It's like a higher power.
Yeah.
I'm not spiritual. I mean, I don't believe in any religion, because I think religion creates division. But I believe that there is other things than just what we can touch and see and feel. And the mushroom said no more coke, and I haven't done it. I'm 2 months sober tomorrow.
Yeah, you just quit like that.
Yeah, like that. And like I'd been trying to quit for like over a year, and all it took was one big dose of mushrooms and a day at this fucking well, and here we are.